Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami, and in this episode of Versus EDOPRO, I'm gonna be using my Black Luster Soldier deck to fight against 3 to 5 random opponents over on EDOPRO. So before we get into it, I just want to quickly say I'm sorry it took me so long to make another episode. I really enjoy doing these videos, but it's just I have to do so much things on my channel. I want to do so much stuff that by the time I end up going through everything that I want to do, it's been like a few weeks since the last video in the certain thing that I'm doing. So yeah, it's just I want to do so many things. That is the main reason why I take so long between videos, and isn't really much I can do about it. It's just how it is. So I'm sorry if it's annoying that it takes so long between every video that I make, but yeah, I don't know. That's why I kind of try to do at least like 1 or 2, most likely like 2 or more videos of a certain type. But with how long these Yu-Gi-Oh videos are, this is just the best I can do. Like 2 is most likely what the most I can do. But yeah, I am pretty excited to use this deck and see how well it's going to do. Although it is a very hard deck to make because I feel like it has a lot of little things that need to go right in your opening hand for you to actually be able to do something, because it's just not really the most powerful deck, you know. It just has a lot of little parts that boost its power, but if you don't get them, it's not really too great, you know. So yeah, that's kind of the problem with ritual decks, that they're very finicky. I do wish rituals were monsters that would go to the extra deck, but I guess that would basically make them fusions. Although I guess there would still be a difference because you would need monsters with certain levels, so there's still gonna be a difference between fusions. There would feel like a little bit of a combination of fusions and synchros if that would happen, but I don't really see Konami ever changing that, so whatever. But yeah, I kind of like this deck. The main thing that I love about this deck is the fact that these two monsters, Beginning Night and Evening Twilight Night, have effects which, if you use them as a ritual material, they give the monster that you summoned with them certain additional effects, and that makes the monster that you end up actually summoning, whether it be Black Luster Soldier, Super Soldier, or the OG Black Luster Soldier, it makes them actually pretty formidable monsters, still very easily prone to removal, but pretty powerful nonetheless. So this deck is a little bit of a glass cannon. If it goes off pretty powerfully, but if it doesn't, it's very easy to defeat. So I'm really curious where this deck is going to go. So yeah, I don't think I really changed the deck since the last video that I made, where I showed it to you at the end. Maybe I put in maybe a card or two, because I think I added a dimensional barrier to this, because I don't think it was in before, but that's pretty much the only thing. Because I was looking for some support that would actually specifically exclude rituals but would limit all the other summoning types, and the only one that I can think of was a card called Griseo Prison, but that's not really that useful, and even this one doesn't really stop link monsters. So yeah, I don't know. I can't wait for them to upgrade this card or make a new card which actually blocks links as well. But yeah, as I said before, if you want to check out my the specific rules of this series that I'm doing, you can check out my first video. I'm pretty sure I explained it. Like, you can check out the playlist with all these videos. You can look it up on my channel page. But basically what I'm going to be doing is playing 3 to 5 duels against opponents on EDOPRO, and depending of how many of the duels, like, what I'm doing is I'm supposed to win 3 out of 5 duels. I play until I either win or lose 3 duels. If it means that I'll lose the first one, win the second one, lose the third one, play the second one, and then win the last one, that would mean 3 losses and 3 wins and 2 losses, but it ended up being 5 duels, or sometimes it might be a win, loss, win, win. that would be 4 duos, so it's gonna be anywhere from 3 to 5 duos. And maybe if I'm feeling like it, even if I win the first 3 duos, let's say, or maybe lose a lot of the duos, I might just do a little bit more just to actually show what the deck is supposed to do, because the goal of this is first and foremost for me to entertain myself by playing this game and for you guys to enjoy it, but it's also for other things like seeing how well the deck works and how well my deck building works. But it's also to show some cool new stuff for each deck, or cool ideas that I have for every deck. So yeah. I just want to check for a second. I recently saw, like yesterday, I saw that there's new support coming for Cyber Darks, and as you can see, there's gonna be a lot of decks that we need to go through before we get to Cyber Darks. But I honestly can't wait for us to do that, because there's some new support that is really cool and it's exactly my alley, my type of cards in terms of what it is about. It's not a floodgate monster or a super overpowered monster that removes my opponent's monster and destroys everything on their field. It's just a good old beat stick with some really cool effects, so I really can't wait to try it out. But yeah, I guess, so without further ado, we might as well go for the first duel then. And we got our first opponent, Duck. Let's see what they're gonna be playing. I honestly really can't wait. I love playing YGO, but as I said, it just takes me so long to cycle through all the types of content that I do on my channel. Okay, so it's his turn. Okay, he seems to be playing Dark Lords, maybe combined with something else, I don't know. But so far, I'm not really completely sold onto the hand that I have. I think I can do some things, but I think we're gonna be fine. But I wish I got the Dark Knight, not the light one, because it would have allowed me to actually summon both of these two monsters. Or maybe it's not a good idea to do that, because then I would overspend my hand, which is something that I actually tend to do a lot. Even though in the last few years I've kind of started to learn to not overextend with my cards. And if you don't know what overextending is whenever you basically vomit out your all the cards in your hand to the field as a way to win, but usually it means that all the monsters get removed and you lose. That's something that I tended to do a lot. But just like my deck building, my skills in dueling have definitely improved over the years. Like, I remember when I first started playing EDOPRO, which was in 2014. God, it's been 7 years, I can't believe that. Back then, I literally could not build decks for shit. I didn't even use like the most modern monsters, which was like Xyz and Pendulums maybe. I don't know if Pendulums were a thing back then exactly. Not sure which year they were released actually. But I remember that I refused to use Xyz monsters for the longest time because I didn't want to learn new stuff. It's the story of a Yu-Gi-Oh player, literally. Okay, this monster doesn't seem threatening. Dark Lord, Ixel. Okay, this is not threatening to me. Dark Lord, Morningstar. Some pretty decent monsters. Although they don't really feel like Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, I gotta say. Like, I'm okay with the variety of looks monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh have nowadays. But I don't know, there's something about them that I'm just bothered by it, and it's not as good as it used to be. Okay, I cannot target this card with card effects, so that means I'll have to beat it down, which is not good. So it would mean I have to get rid of the other Dark Lords first. Great. Okay, so it seems that first we're gonna have to... you must also send one light and one dark monster from your deck and graveyard. Oh, we can actually do that! Okay, we're definitely doing that then. I'm gonna activate the ritual spell Super Soldier Synthesis, which allows me to use one light monster and one dark monster, one from my hand and one from my deck, to summon a ritual monster. I guess not. Oh, okay. I thought he negated it or something. So I'm gonna use Evening Twilight Night from my deck and Beginning Night from my hand to ritual summon Black Luster Soldier, the Super Soldier, who not only has his effect of inflicting damage, burst damage, I think that's what it's called, burst damage. Whenever a monster you control destroys an opponent's monster and inflicts damage equal to the attack points of the destroyed monster. But it also has these 4 effects. Once per turn, I can target one monster my opponent controls. Oh, fuck you! That is such bullshit. Do I want to do that? Honestly, I kind of don't want to overextend with that shit. So yeah, I can basically twice per turn target a monster on my opponent's field and banish it. I can banish one random card from my opponent's hand face down, and I can... when I destroy my opponent's monster, I can attack again. So yeah, there's not much I can do right now. I don't want to overextend my hand, so I'm gonna just end my turn. And I should get control of my monster back. So yeah, this monster is pretty formidable right now, but it's very prone to removal right now. Okay, let's see, what is that? Banishment of the Dark Lords. Add 1 Dark Lord from your deck to your hand. Okay. Okay, so my opponent's doing stuff. I'm not really following exactly what they're doing. It doesn't seem like he's doing anything to my monsters, so I'm fine with that, I guess. Just spam more monsters that can't do anything to mine. And also take down your life points. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. But yeah, I kinda like Dark Lords, I guess. I haven't ever played them, so that's gonna be an interesting experience when we get to do that, but... yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, he seems to be summoning, getting more cards, but he's not really doing anything to my field, which is good, but it's a little boring. But yeah, the art style of these monsters is really growing on me. Uh-oh. How did you negate the effect? Dark Lord Morningstar. Well, fuck you! You know, I have more monsters, I'm gonna be fine. Oh, screw you! That's bullshit. I just realized that the 2 small knights, which I used for the ritual summon of Super Soldier, give it literally the exact same effects that Envoy of the Beginning has. Excluding the downside of not being able to attack the turn you activate the effect, that is. Because apparently, back when this card was created, that was balancing, I guess. Nowadays, you're not gonna see such a balancing thing to a card with this kind of effect. How did you... That's horseshit. That is such horseshit. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this shit. Hey, what did we do? This card is banished from your graveyard. You cannot one ritual monster from... Oh, that's useful! I didn't even catch that. So I can add a ritual monster and a ritual spell. Oh, that's super fucking useful. I didn't even realize that I could do that. Yeah, that pretty much tells you that I don't really practice. That's fine, I don't give a shit. We're gonna get another Super Soldier Synthesis. Obviously, because it's the most useful card right now. And another Super Soldier. Okay, so you negated the effects. That's fine, I don't really care too much. Let's use this bad boy to summon this bad boy. Oh, we can actually summon from the grave? Oh, we're definitely using the graveyard one, so I can have more resources if I need them. Okay, yeah, we're definitely using the graveyard. Then from my deck I'm gonna use Evening Twilight Night, and from my hand I'm gonna use Beginning Night again. To summon another Super Soldier. So he also has the effects, which would allow me to banish a couple of the monsters. Go fuck yourself, you're not gonna boost your life points. And go fuck yourself. Which one? You can discard one card, pay out a target Dark Lord. I don't know, let's go for that one, I guess. Okay, discard tributes when you can special summon Dark Lord monster. When you control another Dark Lord, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of all the other Dark Lords then. So we're gonna attack this one with this one because this one doesn't have any effects, so this one is the easiest one to get rid of. Please don't do something stupid, because I'm gonna hate you if you do. Oh, screw you! Okay, I'm gonna attack this one, because this one has pretty high attack points, and by destroying it with Super Soldier, he's gonna be inflicted a lot of damage. And then we can attack again. We're gonna attack Superbia, because that's gonna inflict a lot of damage as well. I don't think it's gonna allow me to attack again, so there's that. But I equalize the life points, at least, so there's still a possibility for me to win, depending on whether I get Envoy of the Beginning back. Yes, I do. Okay, so I actually might win this duel. There's a possibility, at least. That would be very cool, because I thought I was surely going to lose, but I actually managed to do a few stuff, you know? I thought I was playing a one-sided match, but apparently not. What is your dumb effect? You shouldn't be able to take my monster again, at least. Are you gonna attack, little boy? Hmm? Yeah, at some point I do kind of want to try Dark Lords, but they seem way too complicated for me, to be honest. I don't really like these kind of decks which rely on a lot of combo stuff. I just like simple and straightforward, summon big monster, big attack, beat down. That's the kind of decks that I prefer playing. I will try to do different kinds of decks, but even those different kinds of decks kind of go in the same direction, just beat down. It's simple, I don't really have to think much, and it's entertaining, and I love it. That's just the kind of style of dueling that I like. Oh, that's a new monster apparently. Dark Lord of Pleasure. Yeah, I'll have to look at them to see exactly what they do and how they do stuff. So probably I'll create some kind of beatdown. Oh, fuck you! What the hell? Wait, what? You can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. The link summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects, unless they target this card. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that special summon a monster from the graveyard, you can negate the activation. Well... fuck. Well, I guess I can summon him, I think. No. No, I can't. Shit. Well... actually, no, wait, I forgot. I can do this. Well, I think he just lost. I almost thought that I wasn't going to be able to defeat him now, but apparently I am. So let's attack with the lower attack monster. And let's attack with the bigger attack monster. Okay! So we're actually off to a very good start. We actually won our first duel. I can't believe this. I genuinely can't believe this. That was actually a very entertaining duel. There was some back and forth. I thought I was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose, and he actually ended up losing. That's really cool. I love these kind of duels that when you actually get to play the things you want to play, and your opponent gets to play the things he wants to play, and it's just about whoever built a better deck, you know. And it's not about just preventing your opponent from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I hate those kind of decks. It's like, we're both into this game because we want to play it, right? So why the hell would you use cards that prevent your opponent from doing that? I think that was a bad idea for Konami to start creating more and more cards like this, but nowadays that's pretty much everywhere in Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, I am playing in the casual server of EDOPRO, so it's not gonna be the best duels, but I don't know, his deck seemed to work pretty well. It just lacked a lot of firepower, I feel like. It's just, he was able to summon a lot of monsters, but not really do a lot to me with those monsters, you know? But he did bring me pretty close to losing, like 3,900. It's not that much life points, it's like halfway. But okay, first duel won. Let's go into the second duel then, I guess. And we got our second opponent. Points. I'm not gonna allow him to get any points. And this is not really that great of a hand. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Yeah, it's actually not that bad. Melty? Huh, this is the first time I'm fighting these monsters. I've definitely heard the name, but are they recent? Oh, you just know that certain people are in love with these kind of monsters. I really don't like that. I'm personally really tired of the furry monsters or the waifu monsters. I hate them. They're so boring, and it's just pandering to, for a lack of a better term, weebs. Because I hate using that term, but it's clearly pandering to certain anime fan demographic, and I hate it. I want some cooler badass monsters like this one, not this stuff. And it's like, I'm fine to have some archetypes like this, but they should not be the dominant type of archetypes. Okay, you can attach one beast monster from your hand or face up discard as material. It cannot be destroyed by battle. How many materials it has? 3. So it cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay, good to know. That's fine, I can banish it. That's probably something that he does not expect. Okay, so that's... Oh, this is the wrong Super Soldier ritual. God damn it. Okay. We're still fine. Let's activate Gateway to Chaos. which is going to allow me to get a Black Luster Soldier or a Gaia the Fierce Knight. And I think I'm gonna go with Black Luster Soldier, just to have another one in my hand. Other than that, I guess we can activate... I mean, do I want to do that? Because I'll get it, but there's not much I can summon with it, you know? And this one doesn't have a banish effect, so that's freaking great. I guess this one has, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna activate Preparation of Rites, which is gonna allow me to add a ritual spell and a ritual monster from my deck, which means I can add the original Black Luster Soldier and its ritual spell. Okay, so let's get it, and this one. And we're gonna have to do something a little stupid, but good thing that the old ritual spells require equal 8 levels 8 or more monsters, so we can do something very stupid right now, which is use the ritual spell and tribute Beginning Knight and one of the super soldiers, even though they are kind of the better monster, but not in this situation at least. Oh, I can't? Why? That is such bullshit. That is such bullshit. I didn't want to do that, but I guess I can get him from the graveyard, so it's not a big deal. I wanted to use this monster. God damn it. That is such bullshit. You can banish this card, 1 light and 1 dark from Special Summon Black Luster Soldier from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. Well, we're not doing that, that's for sure. Okay, my plan didn't work out, apparently, for some stupid reason. I thought I would be able to use Black Luster Soldier, Super Soldier, and Beginning Knight as materials. It would have been 12 stars, which is at least 8. But apparently that doesn't work, for some dumb reason. Is there a rule which says that if you have an equal amount of stars for the summon of ritual monster, you have to use that monster for it? Because that's bullshit if you ask me. Sure, why not? I don't think it's gonna destroy it, because he has like 4 materials. Yep. Yeah, once it gets to 5, I shouldn't attack, that's for sure. But hopefully by that point I'll be able to use Beginning Knight as a material. And he got 5. Great. At least this deck would not be too hard for me to play, because it's pretty straightforward, seemingly. Oh no! Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. This monster is literally that Hiri Challenger monster. It's exactly the same concept for it. Or that number 54, Lionheart, I believe it was his name. And we're in the game. Hell yes. Hell yes. You're dead. You're pretty much dead. Let's see who's laughing now. So now he gets all the boosts, which means I can banish this one. This annoying little shit. If he doesn't have a trap up his sleeve, that is. Oh, please don't be a trap that prevents this monster, please. Okay. Bye. I said bye. I said bye. Yes. I think I just won. $5,500 attack points. You're dead. If that is not some kind of mirror force, you're dead. Okay, this deck is performing so much better than I expected. I thought it was going to be a mess, that I wasn't going to be able to actually summon any of the monsters, but 2 duels in and I've pretty much summoned all of the big beat sticks of this deck. And I've literally used all 3 ritual spells as well. So yeah, this is actually a pretty good showcase of what this deck can do. That's really cool. Okay, so number 2 is a win. If we win the next duel, it basically means that that's it for the video, but I might give it a 4 duel just to see whether I'm gonna win or lose or not. But still, we only have 2 wins. We may lose the next one, but I don't know. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the 3rd duel. And we got our 3rd duelist, Geist Fafnir. I wonder if they're gonna be playing Nordics? I don't know. It looks Nordic to me. And we didn't really get a ritual spell. So, I mean, I guess we can get the ritual monster with this and the ritual spell with this. So, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, this deck is surprisingly good, if I gotta be honest, because a lot of the times, especially with this kind of deck, because I've tried building it before, and sometimes it works really well, sometimes it's shit, but more often than not, with decks like this where you need like 4 cards for your deck to actually work, you need 4 specific cards in each of your hands. Every time you start the duel, you need to open with certain cards. And with this kind of decks, it just more often than not, it does not work. But it seemingly works now. It's like, I love it whenever I actually hit the perfect ratio of cards for the deck, because it allows it to function perfectly. And I always end up changing it and ruining it, and I struggle to actually get it back to where it used to be in terms of how well it worked. Because I remember a long time ago I had a deck which was, I mean, I've had a lot of decks, but I had like a Red Dragon Archfiend deck, and it was working really well, and it was like a 48 card deck, and it worked so well. I won so much with it. But I changed it, and it's never worked as well as it did back then. Same thing for my Gem Knight deck, which is my favorite fusion deck. Okay, if a Dark Seed monster is special summoned to a zone, discard points to while this monster is on the field. You can target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Monster discard points to cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can send 1 level 3 monster from your deck to your graveyard, then target 1 Burning Abyss monster. It gains attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the monster sent to the graveyard. Oh, there's some new Phantom Knights. They're a pretty cool archetype, actually. I kinda like them. I'll definitely try them at some point, but I don't remember whether I have a deck based around them or not, because if you don't know, first of all, before we get into any new decks, I still have like 50 or so decks that I've made over the years, specifically for myself. And we're first gonna have to go through those decks, then we're gonna start going through character-based decks from the animes. And around that time is when I'm gonna actually also try to make new archetype-based decks, like for example Phantom Knights if I don't have a deck for them already, or Dark Lords, or these new fluffy monster, Mifly or something. But yeah, we still have like 45 decks to go before we get to the character decks, let alone building new decks for myself, so it's gonna be a long time, especially with how frequently I'm releasing these Yu-Gi-Oh videos. It's probably gonna be a year or 2. I don't know. I mean, the main reason why I'm not really focusing on maybe making these series of videos about Yu-Gi-Oh! As extensive as Hardlex, because I'm basically copying his idea for this. Although, again, he puts much more effort into actually making good and competitive decks, or somewhat competitive. And he's definitely more entertaining than me, so if you like this kind of stuff, you definitely should check out his channel. It's called Hardlex Gaming. But the main reason why I'm not really putting as much effort into this is because it allows me to make the videos more frequently, because the first and foremost reason why I'm doing these videos is because it allows me to entertain myself, and oh my fucking god. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a loss for us. That's pretty much gonna be a loss. But the first and foremost reason why I'm doing this series is because I just get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! That's pretty much it. It gets to entertain you, it allows me to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And to essentially at some point in the future be able to make money off of it. So why the fuck not? Why would I not do this? Yeah, we're pretty much dead. During a phase, you can destroy a monster opponent controls. Once per turn, when a card effect is activated. Yeah. God damn it, we're pretty screwed, to be honest. There's no way I'm getting around Dragoon. There's just no way. And there's Appaloosa as well? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm pretty screwed. And a Nash Blossom? Yeah, I might as well just surrender right now. And yeah, I'm going to count this as a loss, to be honest. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing I can do. Is this a warrior? This is a warrior. Fucking damn it. Yeah, there's not much I can do, to be honest. I don't want to surrender though, because that's giving my opponent the easy win, and it's also not going to be as satisfying as him defeating me. Because I personally hate when people surrender when I'm clearly going to win, so we're gonna let this play out because of that. And also, just because I remember right now, I just want to tell you, at some point in the future, most likely later this year, I'm going to start doing reactions to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, and specifically the dub. Because I feel like the dub is gonna be less copyright annoying, less annoying with the copyright when it comes to reactions than the sub, and also because I've watched the sub like 10 times every single Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, to be honest. While for the dub, I've only watched through all of GX in dub form, and it's still not even the English dub that I watched, so I feel like there's gonna be more to talk about and react to when it comes to watching the dub, because I've never watched through the dubs of any of the series fully. And like, I watched, I believe it was Radamacathon, who is ranked in YGO. He did a stream reacting to, or watching, should I say, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal's dub. And that was like a year ago, I think. And he did that, and I was surprised by how not bad the Zexal dub actually was. So that kind of started this whole idea of me wanting to react to them, because I feel like they could be really, really cool. Plus, as I've been reacting to other cartoons like TMNT 2003, TMNT 2012, Full Metal Alchemist, currently ongoing, and Generator Rex, it's just like I love the nostalgia of the cartoons from the early 2000s. That's the main reason why I'm reacting to them. And why not check out more nostalgia in the form of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I also plan on reacting to Beyblade and Bakugan. Probably I'm gonna be doing Beyblade, Bakugan, and Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time, because they're kind of like the three Mon series, that's what they're called. You can look it up on TV Tropes. the 3 series which are basically taking some kind of children's game and making the fate of the world rely on it. So I kind of want to watch all 3 of them at the same time. I think it's gonna be really cool. But that is probably gonna be for 2022 most likely, depending on how much I end up going, how much time I take to go through TMNT 2012 and Generator Rex, because those 2 series have like a few seasons, which means it's probably gonna take a while, especially with how slow I'm going through them right now. Because I only have reacted to 10 episodes of TMNT 12 and about 10 episodes of yeah, there's not much I can do, to be honest. And 10 episodes of Full Metal Alchemist, and I will be reacting to Generator Rex most likely tomorrow. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm annoying you with talking about my channel, but there's not much I can say right now. I'm just waiting for him to defeat me, to be honest. And as we're talking about my reactions, you can actually get full-length reactions over on my Patreon, which is linked in the description. It basically is my reaction with just the audio, with no video, because apparently copyright allows that, on YouTube at least, I don't know. But yeah, you can check it out on Patreon. So yeah, the third duel was a complete and utter loss, so I guess we're going to have to get into the fourth duel. And if we win that one, that's gonna be the last one. So I guess by looking at the length of this video, you already know whether I won or lost, but it's still in the future for me, so I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the fourth duel. Hey, we got our fourth opponent, Doctor Who. Are they gonna be playing Time Lords? Are they gonna be playing Time Lords? Could I be playing against Hardnet Gaming because he loves using these kind of cheeky names? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out in the future. Oh, come on! I'm definitely saving this. I wanna see what his deck was. Doc Who. Let's check what his deck was. Okay, let's go to replays and Doc Who. Load replay. Okay, I was wrong. He was not playing Time Lords. He was playing generic Cyber's deck. Okay, let's get into the actual fourth duel then. And we got our actual fourth opponent, Igor. I have no idea what kind of deck they're gonna be using. Okay, decent hand. I would have preferred having the other knight in place of one of these ones, but it's fine. Oh, and I'm the one starting? Really? I don't know. I think what we're going to do... I guess we can sacrifice one of these. It's not a big deal. I mean, this is pretty obvious bait, but not much I can do on the first turn, so... Yeah, it's a little bit of a shitty hand, but there's some things we can do. It's good that we got the Super Soldier Synthesis, because it's the best ritual spell, that's for sure. Because it uses, you can use materials from the deck, which... kind of seems very broken when you think about it. Like, these kind of cards were exactly the kind of bullshit effects that I was thinking of when I was... when I didn't know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh! Basically when I was like 8 years old, before I started playing YGO Pro and actually learned the rules of Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then, this is exactly the kind of stupid effects that I was thinking of for my cards. Oh yeah, you can activate this card and just search for your deck and special summon a monster. Okay, we're playing against Dangers, and I have to update the pictures for Dangers, because they've been out for a while and I still don't have HD images for them. I wish there was some HD card project or something, because otherwise I literally have to go card by card. and download them from YGOProDeck.com. Okay. Once per turn, you start with damage step. If this card battles an opponent's monster, you can banish that opponent's monster face down. Okay, so it's not protected from destruction. What does this card do? You must banish 10 cards from the top of your deck. During your main phase, you can special summon a monster from your deck that specifically lists the card Golden Castle of Stormberg. Destroy the attacking monster. If you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the attack the monster had in the field. Are you kidding me? It's not only that you have one of those that is pain in the ass to remove, but you have two of them. How nice! And I don't think I even have a way to remove this. Okay, so we're going to get Super Soldier, I guess. So let's activate Super Soldier Synthesis. And let's use Evening, Twilight Night, and Beginning Night from my hand to summon my big boy Super Soldier. Wait, I don't have the latest client? What? Banish one card from my opponent's hand. Target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. Okay, we're obviously banishing this one. And banish one card from my opponent's hand. If I attack, I'm gonna lose life points, so I literally can't attack. Okay, let's see what my opponent's gonna do. And I guess after I'm done with this video, I have to upgrade my EDOPRO. I thought I was up to date. But to be honest, compared to YGOPRO, there's literally no way for me to know whether it's the latest or not without being in the Discord or keeping up with the Discord for EDOPRO. A kaiju? Are you kidding me? How the fuck did you summon a kaiju? Oh, you summoned a kaiju on my field. Not cool. So not cool. Well, shit. Yeah, I don't really think we're gonna win this one. We started off pretty strong with the first two duos, but yeah, the last two haven't really been great. I guess we're actually gonna get the full 5 duos thing. Damn it. Yeah, there's literally no way for me to do anything right now. I think I'm pretty much gonna lose. Oh, he can actually also direct attack? Are you kidding me? Oh, Hextrude could attack twice. That's fucking great. Yeah, there's really not that much I can do. Set face downs, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost this one, which would mean that we have 2 wins and 2 losses, and the last 5th duo is gonna be the decider. Oh, that was actually better than my monster, so thank you very much for that. Holy fuck! 10,800? Are you kidding me? How did you do? That's such a smart strategy. That is such a smart strategy. Are you kidding me? Oh, whenever I get to build this deck, I should not forget using the Majus, because they are fucking powerful with this card. God damn it. Okay, I'm okay with losing from this. This is cool. Big numbers are always cool. But yeah, duel number 4, it's a loss. So I guess the fifth one's gonna be the decider, so let's get into the final dude that's gonna decide the fate of the universe. And we got our final opponent, Frax. Only I have to wait for him to press the damn square. Thank you. So let's get into it. Are we gonna do this shit again? We're literally predicting each other what we're going to pick. God damn it, I hate this shit. Hell yeah, okay, this time he couldn't predict me. I love when that happens. It's so easy to predict what the opponent is going to pick. I feel like, at least in the case of this game, because it has the rock, paper and scissors in front of you, so it's kinda very easy to predict that if we both pick rock, then we're most likely gonna pick the opponent is most likely gonna pick paper, so he's probably gonna pick so I would probably pick scissors, so my opponent can predict that I'll probably not pick paper and pick scissors. And it's just very easy to predict. He's gonna predict that I'm gonna predict what he's going to pick, so he's going to pick something else, but then I'm gonna be predicting that he's predicting that I'm predicting, and it gets very mindfucky when you think about it. And yeah, again, my hand is not really that great. At least I'm playing against beat sticks, not a really crazy deck. Although I really like the Phantom Demons from GX. I much prefer them over the God cards, if I gotta be honest. They're much cooler, and I freaking love GX. It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh series, so... Okay, Super Soldier Ritual, we can actually do something. But I don't really want to do that. I would actually prefer to wait for him to attack. Or I guess we can use Envoy of Chaos, which is going to boost the attack of my monster. So you know what, let's do that. We have some protection if there's a worst case scenario. Okay, let's put face downs. Yeah, this is overextending my hand, but we can do some stuff at least, so there's that. Okay, let's boost his attack. Are you gonna have some hidden trap? The effect, I'm pretty sure the effect still resonates. Or not. Well, that's not nice. Still, if he's too dumb enough to attack, I have two traps to do something about it, so I think we're gonna be fine. Oh shit. Again, at least it's beat sticks, although that field spell could be a very big pain in my ass. Oh are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I can return them to the hand and inflict damage, but I'll not be able to destroy them with Blazing Mirror Force. Yeah, I think we're losing, and I can't believe I'm gonna be losing to Phantom Demons. Yeah, they're not gonna get destroyed by that. God damn it. I can't believe I'm losing. We had such good 2-2s, and this is not gonna do anything, but I'm just gonna activate it for the sake of activating it. See? Nothing. A loss is a loss, though. He won fair and square. Well, well, well. It started off so good. And it ended in shame. I mean, come on, I won against Dark Lords. Again, the deck wasn't really powerful enough to do me anything, but it was still pretty powerful deck. Just finish me off already, honestly. I just want this to be over. Are you gonna summon Uria as well? Oh no, you're just summoning a dumb Link monster. Okay. You're not true to the playstyle of Phantom Demons. You do not deserve them. Honestly, I was half joking with what I said right now, just now. Whenever I play an archetype, I prefer, or should I say, I really enjoy emulating the playstyle that the character from the anime played. The decks, like, because I mainly prefer playing archetypes from the anime, and I don't know, it's just so cool to me to do that. But yeah, 5th duel, it's a loss, which means we had 2 wins and 3 consecutive losses. So yeah, you saw how well this deck worked. It worked really well when I actually get the cards that I need, the cards that are useful. It might be good to actually remove these 2 cards maybe, because they didn't really do anything. I didn't really end up using them. So this deck might be better off like this, but we've already done it, so I'm not gonna redo it. This deck lost. But yeah, I guess let's tease you for the next video, in which I'm gonna be playing Black Magician, which I love the archetype actually a lot. It was really annoying deck a few years ago, I think around 2017 maybe. I hated playing against Black Magician mainly because of Dark Magical Circle, because it banished everything. But it's actually a pretty cool deck, and I actually really enjoyed it, so I can't wait to show you how cool of a deck it is, at least my version of it. And I'll probably end up changing it a little bit and maybe look up whether there's new support, because there probably is, I don't know. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad, where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories, or you simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going and help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think it's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!